What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. This video is completely off script, and I'm going to try and make as little cuts and edits as possible while still keeping this video clean. If you guys have read the title before clicking on this video, it is called You Must Confess. You Must Confess. The reason why I made this title is because this is a channel where I document my self-growth. This is a channel where I document me improving. And in order to do that, I have to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know if one person is going to see this video, or if 30 people are going to see this video, or if my whole subscriber base is going to see it. It doesn't matter. But I want to tell you guys a confession that I have. I try to stay away from this topic, which I shouldn't have been doing. I try to stay away from this topic in this channel because I feel like it is an unnecessary thing to talk about, because I don't think many people have a problem with it. I didn't think I had a problem with it, but I was wrong. The topic that I am talking about is porn addiction. From now on, I'm going to say corn or prawn or something like that. I'm going to say a word close to it because I don't want YouTube's guidelines to go against me. So, porn addiction. I have been struggling with this addiction for 8.5 years. And as some of you might know, around 10 months ago, I went through my first major breakup after 1.5 years of a relationship. And the pain from the breakup was so painful. It was so much pain that I no longer felt the desire and the addiction to watch porn. I no longer felt the desire to pleasure myself. And, I thought that the problem was over with. And when I started uploading videos, I stayed away from the topic, mainly because I thought I was fine with it. I thought that my problem went away. And when I looked at other people and I talked to other people, they also said that their problem wasn't there as much. So I never really saw a point in it. But not really anybody knows this, so I'm making a video about it. I have recently relapsed. If you guys don't know what relapse is, it is a fancy word of saying after around 1 year or 10.5 months of not watching anything, not watching any sexual content, any videos, not spilling your seed per se. After 10.5 months or almost a year of not doing anything, I have recently relapsed. And the hard part for me to say is I have relapsed more than once. There's this theory, it is called the domino effect, where if you relapse one time, the next 5 times are super easy. It gets easier and easier to relapse the more you go, because in your mind, or at least in my mind, I have already messed up. I've already messed up. So why not keep going? Why not dig my rabbit hole even longer or even deeper? Because I've already been in it. So, my confession to you guys. I don't want you guys to idolize me. I know that I have a very small subscriber fan base. But I want to keep this channel as honest as possible. I have relapsed. I made some videos a long time ago about this topic, and I just wanted to shed some light on it. The reason why I titled this video, You Must Confess, is not only because it's a biblical reference, not only because it is related to Jesus, God, and Christianity, and being a Muslim and all these religions. Not only because of that, but because in order to move past something, in order to overcome something, you must first acknowledge it and confess. I felt a heavy burden on myself because I felt ugly and dirty saying these things. I don't know if you guys can tell by my mood or by my facial expressions and by my words, but I definitely feel very dirty saying all this stuff to you guys. I feel like I'm disappointing you guys because a lot of the content I made is working out, self-improving, ways you can self-improve, 3 things every man must realize, all these things. And then here I am making a video about how I haven't been on my grind when it comes to self-repentance, or in other words, not watching porn. And I, first of all, want to say to myself and to you guys, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have failed. I feel terrible about it, not only because I failed, but because I continued to fail after I failed. I didn't count, but I think that I have quote unquote relapsed more than 8 to 10 times. Because after the first time, like I said, it gets easier and easier. So I just want to first start off by saying I'm sorry to myself and to you guys. I'm sorry. This isn't any type of apology video. This is nothing, for me to apologize about something, but I just want to say that I regret my decision. I regret what I did. I gave in to the urges. Now, moving forward, I want to make this video to show you guys that I'm also vulnerable. I want to show you guys my vulnerable, side. I feel like if I don't talk about this, and if not enough people talk about this, then it's going to be normal in our society. And it already is normal in our society. People look at watching porn as masturbating or pleasuring yourself as something very normal. Every guy does it. It doesn't matter. Everybody does it. People look at that, particularly guys. This is a male problem mostly, but there's women too. But this is mostly a guy problem. Almost every high schooler, almost every young adult, maybe in their 20s, has developed some type of weird fetish or has developed some type of addiction, whether it's small or big, to porn. It's statistically proven. Over 85% of young adults, young males, here in our Western society, have developed some type of addiction to porn, to watching pixels, to watching naked women on a screen. And I'm not proud to say this, but I'm one of the 85%. I know my video is be 1% better every day, be in the top 5%. But when it comes to this, I'm not. I am in the 85%. And I just want to say that this is something that is not normal. Not only is it mentioned in the Bible and probably other religious books too, but lust is an extremely serious thing. Lust is an extremely, extremely serious topic. And is such a powerful force that the devil gives us that it can make us go to hell. It can lead us down a really dark road, an extremely dark path. And it's just something that we need to take serious. It's cool to joke about, girls having a nice butt. Maybe a girl passes by and you and your friend, your bro, your guys are like, oh, she looks nice. That's okay. But we have over-sexualized, and I want to make a separate video about this too, but we have over-sexualized everything in our society. Everything. And it's not only here in America, wherever you guys are watching. We have over-sexualized everything in our society. So much to the point that it is normal. Everything is normal to over-sexualize. How girls dress is normal to sexualize them, and it's normal for them to show that parts of their body. It's normal for them to dress up like that. It's cool for them to talk about dirty things. It's cool for us to talk about dirty things, to watch porn, to commit adultery, to commit sin, to commit lust. And it doesn't matter if you guys are religious or not. This counts for everybody. It is wrong. It doesn't matter if you guys believe in God's 10 commandments, if you guys follow God, or if you guys don't. If you guys are atheists, Muslims, Jews, Christians, it doesn't matter. Watching porn is wrong in every single lifestyle. It is wrong. And I hate that I don't have enough power to beat my urges. I had an urge this morning when I got back from college. And I really don't like the fact that I can't beat these urges, man. I don't like that. I'm trying and I'm praying and I'm doing so many things, but for some reason I can't beat these urges. So I don't want to make this video to help you beat these urges and to help you overcome lust, because I can't either, man. I can't either. I'm sorry if I'm close to the microphone, but I can't either. I can't beat these urges either, man. So before I move forward, I want to say that if anybody has any advice, anything, put them in the comments. Not only for me, but for people who are also struggling with this and watching this video. So if you made it this far, go into the comments and give your experience, give your story, or give advice if you have any. But regardless, put how you feel about it. Maybe you never watched it. Maybe you did. Maybe you have a bigger problem than me. Maybe you have a less problem than me. But put them in the comments. And I want to build some type of community in this video, in the comment section, that, we can see that this isn't a personal problem. This is a problem that we all have, whether it's big or small. Moving forward, I'm stuck. I don't like saying it, but I am stuck. And I first off need to make a video about it because it is a learning curve for me and for you, and I need to document this. I have completely gone off script, by the way. So I'm sorry if I'm going in circles a little bit, but I need to restart. I think that's the best thing that I can do. I think this is the best thing that you guys can do if you guys are dealing with something like this. If not, keep going. But I have to restart. I have to get back into the habits that I had. I have to pray more. I don't like saying it, but I have to pray more. The reason why I don't like saying this is where a lot of my conflict is. I have been praying before I would commit the sin of lust. I prayed last night and I asked God to give me strength. By the way, if you guys have an answer for this, please give it in the comments, please. I have prayed for God to give me strength before I even committed the sin. I felt a little urge. I got on my knees and I prayed, God, please give me strength so I can't commit this sin. Get in my room. I asked for his presence to be here in my room physically. I said, God, please send the Holy Spirit here in my room. Help me. Help me, God. I can't do this alone. I know I can't. I know I need you. Please help me. And then I would get up from my knees, lay down. An hour passes by, and the urges are so strong. And it's nighttime. I can't go downstairs. I can't do push-ups. I can't take a cool shower. I can't walk outside. It's like 1 a.m. I need sleep. I need to wake up in the morning. And I know in that situation, at least from what I know, praying is the best thing you can do, and it's not helping. I don't know if I'm praying wrong or if I don't believe enough, if my faith isn't strong enough. So unfortunately, there's no Orthodox churches here. But regardless, besides the point, I don't like this. This is why I said I don't like saying this, but I know the answer is I need to pray more. So I need to pray more. I need to start journaling more. I'm not journaling at all, guys. I want to show you guys my actual vulnerable side. I don't want to show you guys the perfect working out, outside pull-ups life. I want to show you guys how I'm actually feeling, how I'm actually doing. So I need to journal more. I haven't been journaling at all. Gratitude journaling. I got working out. I got that box checked. I got boxing checked. I got the physical aspects checked. So I'm going to continue doing that. But mentally, I need to journal more. I need to pray more. I need to read the Bible more. I need to read my self-improvement books that I bought, started, and then left to collect dust. Literally collect dust. I need to, start reading those. I need to get up in the mornings and run. I think that's going to help a lot. I need to get up in the mornings and run while the sun is rising. I need to do some minor things in order to fix this. And I really, really hope that me doing these minor things helps. But, lately I've been very unclear with God. I've gotten to the point where I don't even know if he exists. Now, of course, I know I got the tattoo right here, and of course, I know that I am a Christian or whatever. At the end of the day, I believe in God. Of course, I know I believe in God, but for some reason, my relationship with him has been very unclear because of the lust, and because I feel like he's not helping me as much as I need him to help me. And I'm telling him I need his help. So I really don't know, what the reason is that he's not helping. Or maybe I'm not asking correctly, or I can't do it with his help. I need to do this alone. I don't know. But my relationship with him has been pretty unclear lately, and I feel that on my back. I feel a burden. I feel some type of heaviness because of it. So that's one thing. Another thing is the urges are very strong, guys. I feel this sounds kind of weird. I feel an urge while I'm talking right now. I feel an urge while I'm making this video. Excuse me. I feel an urge while I'm making this video. So I feel like Satan or whoever it is or whatever it is, I feel like it's constantly just jabbing. It's constantly punching me. It's constantly pulling me and forcing me. It's constantly in the back of my mind. I've been going to the gym for 4 hours for the past 3 days. And in between my sets, a thought would pop up in the back of my mind. And, it's whatever. I push it away. But then I get home, I take a shower. It's finally time for bed. And the thought comes back even stronger. So I really hope that I can overcome this. And the main point of this video, other than showing you my vulnerable side, is for you guys to confess some things that you have going on. I know a lot of you guys have a problem with weed or things of that nature, drugs. So if you guys are watching this, I want you guys to, you don't have to make a video about it. You don't have to openly share it in the comments. You don't have to do any of that stuff. But if you guys have made it this far, I want you guys to confess it to yourselves at least, and to somebody that you trust. I have a friend, his name is Michael. He is the only person that I have told, other than making this video. And, I told him I felt very disappointed about it. I'm I even relapsed after I told him once, but that's besides the point. I told him I felt very disappointed about it. I felt very insecure about it. I felt like he wasn't going to respect me as much because we have both been on this repentance journey for a long time, for a good amount of time. So I feel like he's going to lose trust in me, and he's going to be so disappointed that he's not going to want to even try to improve with me anymore, or maybe even be my friend. But luckily I have a real brother who accepted the things and how they are, and he helped me out. He didn't give me any solutions, and that's okay, but him being there and listening to me was enough. So I want you guys to go to a friend and confess to something that you've really been struggling with lately. Maybe it's just like my sin. Maybe it's the lust. Maybe it's corn, or pleasuring yourself, or it can be on the other side of the spectrum. It can be drugs. It can be something I don't want to say more serious, but it can be something more damaging physically. It can be drugs. I apologize, guys. But it can be something more damaging. It can be drugs. It can be trauma. It can be some addiction that you guys have that you can't get rid of, and confessing is the first thing. So as weird as this might sound, and as YouTuber thing it might sound, I'm going to try and document this pain, and I'm going to try and document my journey with repentance. I don't want to say nofap because I don't like that, but I want to document my journey into overcoming the sin of lust. And it's one of the hardest things to do, especially as men. It is so difficult, man. And I just want to let you guys know, if you guys are with me on this journey, and if you guys should want to, but if you guys want to overcome this lust as well with me, just know that if you guys are struggling, click on this video, click on the videos in the future that I have planned about this, and watch them and see how I'm doing. Maybe I'm lower than you, maybe I'm higher, but that doesn't matter. Watch, and I guarantee you that you will not feel a sense of loneliness after you are done the video. I 100% guarantee you. So, yeah, man, I know that I have been going on for a big rant. I know that this has been going on for a good amount of time now, me talking. So if you guys have made it this far, thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for listening, if you guys have made it this far. And I just want to, I want to thank you guys for hopefully accepting my mistakes, man. Hopefully accepting the wrong things that I'm doing. And I don't want to give any promises, which might be right, it might be wrong, I don't know. But I don't want to promise that I'm going to never, ever, ever, ever watch Korn again, and I'm never, ever, ever going to pleasure myself again. And, I don't want to promise that because I don't want to disappoint you guys. But I will promise one thing: I will never stop trying to overcome this lust and this sin that the devil or whatever or whoever is constantly giving us. So we fail, so we draw farther away from God, so we can't achieve our dreams, so we can't achieve our life that we want, so we can't go to heaven, we can't have a family. This sin of lust is so damaging to us, and it's taking so much from our future selves away, that we have to address it now, and we have to stop now. So I'm going to document my journey into stopping, and I promise to you guys, I will never ever stop trying to stop. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about the microphone, and what you guys think about this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Remember, be 1% better every day, and you must confess. Peace.